the 20th of this month, how the markets is going to behave amidst the escalated or resuming of the tensions between Iran and US region. So that is again started acting and probably giving volatility and uncertainties over trade and economics. So in that manner, the second consecutive positive week happened for the Indian markets through the way of value buying and in some way of short covering also. The market closed the week over 1% after the previous week's one around 6%. With this behavior and construction about the structure the markets created for the recent 2 weeks, that is of course going to help even though there is any shorts. And based on the behaviors during the war kind of actions that was mainly taken place during March month has given some lessons, and the behavior also got some techniques about behaving how while the new or the existing stocks and are getting developed. So in that manner, what we want to share with you all means that the overall structure now become resilient or intact when compared to the previous 2 weeks. Based on that, structure became strong and structure became solid. We can treat the market's dips, if and all any happening, as a buying opportunity, even it is for day trading or a short-term trading, till it is being treated as a positional trade. That will be probably suitable for a month. For all kind of duration-oriented trades, the dip should be utilized is our suggestion. So if you are treating every dip meaningfully happening, if it is index means even for the 0.5% of dip can also be treated as a buying opportunity. And if it is stock means over 3% of dip, if any happens on the stock individually, that can be treated as a chance for buying or accumulating further. So in that manner, the strategy based on the behavior the markets currently having can be adopted and enjoy the benefits by reaping the gains. This is a cautious opening for the market. Of course, there is no escape since the renewed tensions or renewed uncertainties, we can say, that has been started cooking since the end of recent week during the weekends. But anyhow, based on the structure behavior analysis telling that you can approach the market if you are a fresh entrer or you want to trade with an accumulation basis, means you can utilize 24,200 to 24,100 as a chance of doing that kind of trade, whether it is a fresh one or accumulation based one. In case on the higher side, the NIFTY sustains about 24,400, at least in the 1 hour time frame. That too, if continuously for the 2 1 hour candle closes about 24,400 in today's trade, that you can get a renewed signal for the behavior also to see 24,700 as a positional target that may be happening within this week. And based on the hourly confirmation, after 2 consecutive candles closing about 24,400, where you can see 24,500 as an immediate target that may be happening within a day, where it is giving a confirmation immediately, it may be probably achieving the 24,500, the 100 points. That is what the special strategy one can follow, but for that you should notice whether this close about 24,400 and sustaining for the consecutive 2 candles in 1 hour time frame is happening or not. And based on the first scenario, we have explained about entering into the market. Those who are wanted to enter between 24,200 and 24,100 zone, 24,000 as a support for the day can be maintained, where you need not to get exit of the position, where you can accumulate further if you can do. Only for the risky trader it may be possible, but for the safe trader and the small traders and all, maybe better to keep the stop loss at a 24,000 level itself on the Nifty for spot value. And from the positional perspective, 23,900 can be kept as stop loss, and you can further accumulate as we have discussed in the Saturday's market outlook report. Based on the entrant, though those who want to accumulate further after entering between 24,200 and 24,100, this 24,000 and 23,900 can be treated as an opportunity to accumulate further. Because as long as 23,900 is being held by the Nifty, it is a great chance for attracting buying through the way of approaching these demand zones or support zones, and revisiting 24,400 would be possible for Nifty on the positional basis. That's it. From the sector side, we can focus on bank based on the results of biggies in private sector banks, HDFC and ICICI. So that may be weighing on index as well as the Bank Nifty index. So that can be in focus. Oil and gas based on the crude oil volatility and the spikes in the higher side now is pushing oil and gas oriented sector to enjoy the benefits. Energy with the combined manner, oil offshore and oil onshore companies will be getting a movement based on the crude oils one. Anyhow, that will not be a bigger one when compared to the previous trends. And the metal, including the National Aluminium, Hindalco, Hindustan Copper, and Hindustan Zinc kind of stocks that can be focused. IT, based on the results of Wipro and the upcoming results for the companies, biggies to small ones, the IT will be in focus for this week also. Defense, the demand and the ongoing escalated uncertainties will be driving the defense-oriented stocks along with the public sector enterprises also on upward, so that can be focused for day trading also. Finance as a final sector we have listed here. So in line with the bank, the finance sector along with some mid-cap and small cap oriented finance stocks acting well. On the stocks front, the stocks for the day traders are available with the given list. That includes HDFC Bank based on result, ICICI Bank also, S Bank, Geo Finances are all based on results. Trend based on the bonus consideration. Lupin, Cipla based on the US FDA inspection. Mastech based on results, and BHA based on details. Today's quarterly earnings, list of stocks or list of companies as mentioned here, like PNB, Punjab National Bank, Housing Finance, Bank of Maharashtra, Ind Bank, Merchant Bank, Indo Solar, Nelco, SML Mahindra, amongst few more also announcing their Q4 earnings today. Keeping stop loss, of course, very important. Do not forget, in all the transactions, you should apply stop loss strategy. So successful day going to be is our wish. So since there are no queries, we can now conclude this session and we will be meeting again in the same for the tomorrow's one. Have a successful day. Bye-bye.